The nation and the world was shocked Sunday afternoon by the news that NBA legend Kobe Bryant, his 13-year-old daughter, and 7 others had died suddenly in a helicopter crash in Calabasas, California. And before details came out describing how their group was on the way to watch a game, before the world had learned that Gianna had had hopes of playing in the WNBA, heck, before first responders had even processed the scene, the scum around the collective social toilet bowl had already begun using this tragedy to call people racists and bash Trump, because somehow our low just keeps finding ways to go lower. NBA star Kobe Bryant left behind his wife and 3 children, the youngest of which was born just last summer. His daughter Gianna had planned on carrying on her dad's legacy as a talented athlete. Also killed were a baseball coach from Orange County along with his wife and his teenage daughter. But who cares about all of that when you can use their horrific death to blast Trump and call people racists, yeah? After all, we should never let a good tragedy go to waste. That's what we've been told, right? A Washington Post reporter actually took the time to criticize Trump for initially tweeting that only 4 people had died in the helicopter crash when the LA Times was reporting there were 5. A Vox writer accused Trump of plagiarizing former President Obama's tweet sending condolences over Bryant's death. NAACP leader Bishop Talbert Swan, who fancies himself a pastor and a Christian by some wild stretch, said that Kobe's death was only exacerbated by the fact that Trump is still in office. Others mocked an MSNBC anchor for accidentally combining the words Knicks and Lakers in what was obviously a verbal stumble, saying that she had dropped the N-word on live TV.
It seems like he was just the kind of athlete, the kind of star that was perfectly cast on the Los Angeles Lakers.
Now look, I've got no love for MSNBC. As far as I'm concerned, they're the news equivalent of a steaming dog turd, but seriously, this was a simple and clear mistake, and if you think otherwise, you are being willfully obtuse. But see, this is where we're at now. A man, his teenage daughter, and 7 other people died in a horrible accident. Family members will be left to bury what's left of their loved ones. A mom lost her husband and child. 3 siblings lost their sister. Parents lost their kids. Even if you're not a Kobe fan, thanks to some of his past history, 8 other people died. A baseball coach, his wife, and his young daughter are now gone. And pundits and journalists and Twitter checkmarks are using this awful tragedy to accuse people of being racist and call Donald Trump a liar. You want to know what average Americans who go to work every day and pay their bills and just live their life, you want to know what they are sick and tired of? This crap right here. Where nothing is sacred, nothing's a come-together moment, nothing is respected, not even death. We can't come together and just be sad about something. Because anything and everything can now be used as yet another opportunity to sling mud and call things racist and hate on the president. So now let me help y'all out, for those of you who have lost yourselves and your decency in the moral dumpster fire that is our current society. A basketball player who inspired millions, his teenage daughter who still had her entire life ahead of her, and 7 other people with friends and family who loved them died yesterday in a helicopter crash. And our nation mourns with those that they left behind. And if you see any room in that story to throw shade on somebody, then shame on you. You are the worst we have to offer. And that's your Reality Check America. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube page, like us on Facebook and Twitter, and stay sane out there.